Dr. Nature, from today I will make continue daily a video on Dr. Nature. What is Dr. Nature? What is nature? What do you think about nature? Is nature in front of us? What we are seeing? The river, the animal, the jungle, the sun, the moon, the earth. Only this is the nature? No. Nature is a big dimension. Mainly nature two types. One is seen and another is unseen. The unseen part of the nature is main source of everything. Nowadays the scientists are also accepting this. Quantum science, quantum physics is one part of science. They are saying that everything of this nature is everything of matter is energy. That means energy is matter, matter is energy. So one thing we can say that we are also the part of energy. Not the part of energy, we are the energy. That's the thing. Because, for example, if you burn a tree, the tree what will produce? First thing is charcoal, then energy. Burning of a tree, main production is the heat, and the heat is energy. We can transform the heat energy to electricity. So, the quantum physics, the quantum science, whatever saying is correct, is right. In this universe, every matter is energy. That means only the source of energy, and we are in nature, and nature is the main source of us. We are the part of nature, and we are in the nature. We are not the artificial being. We are not the robot. We are completely natural. We are the part of nature. But nowadays, some people, some intelligent people, some businessmen, some scientists, they are thinking, they are activity, whatever they are doing, the activity is showing that we are the artificial being. And that is the thing, we are become unhealthy, we become ill, we become diseased. And therefore there are so many hospitals. And these hospitals, these are natural? No. These hospitals also are not natural. These are completely artificial. If we really want to become healthy, undiseased, without ill, our body and mind, then we have to become completely natural. The unseen part of the nature is most powerful than seen. Whatever we see, that. Yes, of course, the environment, whatever we see, the seen nature, we have to protect them. Now, I am making this video in my room, but outside, are you listening? The chirping of birds, because there are lots of trees around my house, around my home. There is a pond and field accumulating water and the grass, lots. Rubber plants are there. A small hill is there backside of my house, backside of my home. The surrounding all this nature, you have to protect all this. We should not to forget our scene environment, our scene nature. Because without nature, we can't live. Human can't live. Now we are destroying all the nature. That is the one reason to become unhealthy of human being. Have we seen how many birds are ill? How many birds are diseased? Have you seen it? Go to a jungle. How many animals are there? Are they diseased? No. In jungle, the animals, the birds are living forever. For them, there are no hospital. But they are following the call of nature. They are following the rule of nature. The rule of nature, we should to understand. We should to understand the way of nature. What nature does. If we listen the call of nature, then only we understand the things. When sun rises, sun even distinguish his power, his energy, his shine, never distinguish. He spread, he provide to everybody, every animal, every plant, every human being, everything. Whatever that's life or non-life. We have to follow all natural calls. Same the air. When air passes, everybody can feel air. That air is passing. Air also never distinguish. Air also provide his coolness, his softness to everybody. So that's the thing. That's we have to understand. A river. From the source, from the mountain, when a river flow to plain, both sides, everywhere, he comes with water. And that water of the river, everybody can use. A river never say, you can't use my water. For an animal, he provides the same water. For an insect, he provides the same water. For human being also, he provides the same water. We the human being, destroying river, destroying air, destroying earth, everything. For what? For what? For selfishness. Selfishness is the main enemy of our, and selfishness is destroying everything, the nature. A man how many years can live without nature? Is it possible? Can you live without air? Each time you are breathing. No, not possible. Can you eat metal? Can you eat plastic? Can you eat something which is not made from nature? Whatever industry built in this world, no industry can rise without the nature support. Cotton, we get from nature, the source of nature. Trees from nature, wood. Steel from nature, iron from nature. Everything, gold from nature. Everything, the main source of human being is nature. But in this nature, somebody is very greedy, very greedy. They want to accumulate everything from this nature. They want to more rich. They want to more rich. There is a competition. Who will be more rich? Richest person in this world. The rich man will not die. Can you say? The person who is richest in this world now, whosoever, who is now richest, might be one day he will be a poor man. That's possible. Nature can do anything. So, my talk is not completely on the nature. Actually, how does nature cure us? That's the main thing. Doctor Nature. Nature is the main doctor, and nature is inside us. Unseen nature. The unseen nature what? That's consciousness. That is my consciousness. That's your consciousness. That's self-consciousness. And that consciousness is the main source of our body, our mind, our brain, our everything. That consciousness, that intelligence do everything in our body. That is the intelligence for which our heart is twisting. Every moment our heart is twisting. And blood flowing from one side to another. And whatever we eat, anything, there is no limit to our eating. So whatever we eat, the digestion process, that's also done by our unseen consciousness. That is our nature. And another nature, beyond that, another nature is there. That's universal consciousness, universal intelligence. All the devotees, all the spiritual men like Swami Vivekananda or Ramakrishna, Paramhans, all these great men find this universal consciousness. From self-consciousness to universal consciousness. They crossed the nature's limitation. They knew everything of the nature, but they never destroyed the nature. Because we are the greedy men, only destroying nature for our small success. What is success? Success, I don't want the success. Getting money, only this is the success? Might be, हो सकता है, for somebody. Yes, money is needed for nowadays the society, the whatever is called system. Without money we can't buy anything, we can't get anything. Even the service. If you want to go to a hospital, if you want to go to a doctor for your disease, then only without money you can't go. Even the corporate hospital. The first time they asked, are you rich? Do you have the medical insurance? Then only they will treat you as a good human being. Otherwise, no. Without money, nobody will talk to you. Yes, this is the thing. This is the nature of human being. Is it natural? No. I don't think so. That is why we are so diseased. We are so ill. Because our mind is ill. That is the thing. When our mind will become healthy, our body will also become healthy. Because nature never say you become unhealthy, you become diseased. Yes, nature one thing say, if you take birth here, you have to die one day. This world is not for you forever. So what we have to do? First thing, we have to become healthy. What is health? First health is our mind, our brain. That is the main thing. We have to make healthy our brain. Then only our body will be healthy. So nature, we have to understand the nature. Sometimes we say the nature of that person is not good. The nature of that person is bad, or nature of that person is very good. We like the nature of the person. What is nature then? The thought, the way he speaks, the way the understanding, the acceptance, the faithfulness, unselfish, the unselfishness, that is also there. Humanity, all these things come in our nature. So, if we want to become healthy, our nature should to be positive. Our thought should be positive. Like I said already that what sun is doing, what moon is doing, what river is doing, what air is doing, giving for, spreading for everyone, not only human being. So now if I am rich, I have so many money, I have so many wealth, now I have to distribute. Because this is the all only thing that nature wants. If we really want the nature, our nature should to be like what nature is doing. So I have to do all these things. And acceptance, forgiveness, acceptance. We should to accept everything in this world. Whatever has come in our life, we have to accept. There is nobody is low and nobody is high. Everything is equal. But that is the distinction. For the reason, this is the reason we are diseased, we are ill. So we have to change, we have to transform ourselves, our thought. Then only we will become healthy. We read so many books, but we never apply all this wisdom, all this knowledge in our life. Once you will apply all this knowledge, all this wisdom in your life, then you will be very healthy. Life is precious. Our health also precious. For what? Somebody is doing business with our health, with our life. Yes, that is their business. They have to do all these things because this is their business. They have to earn money. So now we have to think. Now we have to think what we will do. Nobody is unhealthy in this world. Everybody is healthy. What do you know? Do you know the cancer? A doctor, still a doctor, know the cancer? No. What is cancer, sir? There is a doubt just. Even they don't know how cancer became one's body. The disease cancer is not the disease of body. The disease cancer is not the disease of body. This is the disease of mind. Because our complete body is running by mind, running by our brain. So one thing is that Dr. B.M. Hegre said that mind is not in our brain. Mind is everywhere, in every cell. If our mind is positive, then our body heal himself. The healing process of our body, healing process of our mind is positiveness, happiness. So that's the thing. We have to change everything. Not the sense, we have to transform. We have to transform everything. Our thought, our education, our work, everything. So that's the thing. Dr. Nature says that you are not unhealthy. Your mind is unhealthy. You transform it. You become positive. Then you become healthy forever. So, I have a small laptop and just a minute. It's taking some time. Okay. Let me put password to open the laptop. Yes. So there is one thing, do you know, might be you know, that pranic healing. What is pranic healing? Energy healing, Reiki healing, all these different names. And quantum healing nowadays, the Western people are saying the quantum healing, they are shouting everywhere. So that's the thing, pranic healing. Pran, the energy, pran, we say. Our rishis, our munis, our ancient sages, they do pranic healing. Nowadays we say, the whatever they said, that become possible. So this is the power of healing. Yes, when I do this pranic healing, this quantum healing, I surprised myself when I started this, and I started before around 30 years. 30 years before I started pranic healing. When I started yoga first, before 35 years, when I was around 15 to 16 years of age in my school life, I started yoga. From that time, I started pranic healing because I was very fond, I was very active to do all these our spiritual things, our ancient culture, our ancient healing system. Because there is a lots of story, lots of reality that I now completely become a healer and a therapist, a naturotherapist or pranic healer. There is big story. Next time sometime I will share you the thing. So now the pranic healing. This is a holistic method. This is a completely holistic method that when I start a pranic healing, that our wave of energy of the body or surroundings, which is present inside us and outside of us, that's the source by which we do the pranic healing. So a pranic healer is a person who heals other diseases, mental, physical, everything, whatever disease, even animals, plants, we can heal. And there is no side effect. What is running inside our body and outside of our body, we accumulate that. We call that, we pray that, and we get the energy in everywhere. In our body, in our mind, in our hand, and everywhere we get that. We can feel that vibration when we get the energy. And that is, with that, we do the healing. If somebody is feeling pain very badly, just to start the giving heal without not the 5 minutes, within 1 minute, the person become calm, peace, no pain at all. That's the thing. Yes, if the person is so many negative and he had done so many bad work in his life and he is completely negative, then the person might take some time, because the person has to change his mind, his thought. Then only he can cure quickly. So that's the thing. That is the pranic healing. So, way of healing, there are so many ways that when we start healing. A relaxed way, we have to stand or sit, concentrate and visualize the calling of universal energy, universal consciousness, feeling of excess pran, the energy in one's body, one's healer's body. We feel the energy, transfer energy to heal, and we accumulate energy and we transfer that energy to a patient or a who takes, we accept the heal. This heal, see, this healing is very, very simple. And I am sitting here in my home, in my room, and I can transfer this healing process, I can transfer this power to thousands of miles from my hometown, from my home. And this is the energy, this is the power, this is the ancient wisdom, the power of mind, the power of brain, the power of thought, they given to us. So now, and another thing is that a healer should to be a honest person. A healer should to be a very, very positive person. A healer should to be a very, very healthy person. So, if I am unhealthy, if my mind is unhealthy, I am completely full of negative thoughts, I can't heal another mind or another body or another man. It's not possible. Because the healing is completely a process of positive thinking. Because I'm giving, the nature is giving. When the sun spread his shine, his energy to the universe, to this world, so he never he never spread his bad thing, he spread good things only. So this is the nature. If you spread your bad things, if you want to destroy somebody, one day you will also destroy it. Because this is the nature. If you do good things, if you don't harm anybody, if you do heal a person, if you provide some food or something to a person, one day that will become to you. This is the nature. This is the concept of nature. This is the teaching of nature. We have to understand this. We have to think about this if you want to become healthy forever. Now, the main source of nature, the 5 elements: fire, water, space, air, and earth. These 5 elements, of these 5 elements, what is the main source? That's called Mahatattva, universal consciousness, universal intelligence. That's we never see. That's completely unseen. That's called Paramatma, Param Brahma, in our Vedas or in our Upanishads. It's called Paramatma or Param Brahma. And another thing, this is the main source. And another thing is our Aham Tattva, individual consciousness. So, universal consciousness and individual consciousness, both are unseen and never can't see. That is the mind only can observe with the mind this consciousness, and that is the process of meditation. That is the concept of think positive. That is the concept of Trataka. This is the concept of acceptance. This is the concept of forgiveness. This is the concept of give, give, give. And this is the concept of humility. So, if we want to really become healthy, our mind and our body, then we have to accept the nature, the rule of nature, the teaching of nature. Then only we can become healthy. So there are so many sounds, chirping and somebody is working, all these sounds is coming, and that sounds also recording. So it's more than half an hour, and now I want to stop my video. So this way every day I will come for one time. Every day I will make one video, and my thought, all the things, whatever I think, I will share. From today onward I will share every day. If there is a very, very difficulties I get. If I don't get a very difficulties, then every day I will share this kind of video. And might be my English is not so good, but I'm trying to. Because this is the language by which we can go to the world. Because one thing, Englishmen when came in this world, in this country, they given one thing, that's English. So I'm trying, and I am polishing my language. Thank you very much.